Welcome to Total Health and Life, where we explore gentle, natural ways to live a healthier, more balanced life. Have you ever felt constantly tired, moody, anxious, or struggling with weight gain even when your habits haven't changed? You might be dealing with hormonal imbalance and you're not alone. The good news is, you don't need medication to restore hormonal balance. There are simple, natural steps you can take to help your body return to harmony starting today. In this video, we'll gently guide you through practical, science-backed ways to support your hormones naturally. From what you eat, how you sleep, to how you manage stress, every small shift can make a big difference. Let's begin this journey of reconnecting with your body kindly, mindfully, and naturally. Part 1: Sleep and Hormones, the foundation of natural balance. Let's start with something so simple, yet so deeply powerful: sleep. In today's fast-paced world, sleep is often sacrificed in the name of productivity, entertainment, or endless scrolling through our phones. But what if I told you that getting enough quality sleep is one of the most important things you can do to naturally balance your hormones? Why sleep matters for hormonal health. While you sleep, your body is far from idle. It's working hard behind the scenes, repairing cells, reducing inflammation, and most importantly, regulating your hormone levels. Here are just a few hormones that are directly impacted by your sleep. Melatonin, the sleep hormone, helps regulate your circadian rhythm. Cortisol, the stress hormone, should be low at night and rise in the morning. Insulin helps manage blood sugar and energy levels. Growth hormone, crucial for repair and metabolism. Leptin and ghrelin control hunger and satiety. When your sleep is disrupted, these hormones can become imbalanced, leading to fatigue, cravings, mood swings, weight gain, and even menstrual or thyroid issues. The sleep hormone connection. Let's take cortisol as an example. Cortisol naturally follows a daily rhythm. It should be low at night, allowing you to rest, and gradually rise in the early morning to help you wake up and feel energized. But if you're going to bed at midnight or 1 a.m., especially after staring at a screen, your cortisol can stay elevated far into the night. This not only makes it harder to fall asleep, but also suppresses melatonin production, creating a vicious cycle of poor sleep and hormonal imbalance. Lack of sleep can also increase insulin resistance, which leads to blood sugar problems. Lower thyroid hormone production, disrupt estrogen and progesterone levels, especially in women. Reduce testosterone levels, especially in men. The ideal sleep routine for hormonal balance. Here are some gentle, effective ways to optimize your sleep and restore hormonal harmony without needing any medication. 1. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps reinforce your body's natural circadian rhythm, which plays a key role in hormone regulation. Tip: aim to sleep between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. if possible. The hours before midnight are particularly valuable for restoring your adrenal and thyroid function. 2. Limit screen time before bed. Blue light from phones, laptops, and TVs interferes with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Tip: turn off screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Instead, try reading, journaling, or listening to calming music. 3. Create a relaxing bedtime ritual. A peaceful bedtime routine signals to your body that it's time to wind down. It helps lower cortisol levels and encourages deep, restorative sleep. Ideas for a soothing ritual: light stretching or gentle yoga. A warm bath with Epsom salts, herbal tea like chamomile or lavender. Deep breathing or mindfulness meditation. 4. Get natural light during the day. Morning sunlight helps reset your internal clock and promotes healthy melatonin production later at night. Tip: spend at least 15 to 20 minutes outside in natural daylight, preferably in the morning. 5. Support your sleep with natural supplements if needed. If you've been struggling with sleep for a long time, certain natural supplements may help, but only as a short-term support, not a long-term solution. Magnesium helps relax muscles and calm the nervous system, L-theanine supports deep, restful sleep. Ashwagandha helps regulate cortisol and reduce stress. Please remember, always check with a healthcare provider before trying supplements, especially if you're on medication or have health conditions. Healing through rest, balancing hormones doesn't always require big, dramatic changes. Sometimes, it's the simplest things like going to bed an hour earlier or turning off your phone before sleep that quietly transform your health from within. Sleep is not just rest, it's restoration. It's your body's way of finding its natural rhythm again. So tonight, as you lay your head down, remember, you're not being lazy. You're not wasting time, you're healing. Part 2, Nutrition and Hormones, Food as a Gentle Healer. You are what you eat is more than just a saying, it's a deep truth when it comes to hormonal health. Every bite of food you take sends signals to your body. It either supports balance or creates stress. Your body is always listening, always responding. If your hormones feel out of sync, one of the most powerful things you can do gently and naturally is to nourish yourself with the right foods. Let's explore how nutrition can help restore hormonal balance from the inside out. 1. Balance your blood sugar. Balance your hormones. One of the most important principles in hormone-friendly nutrition is blood sugar balance. When you eat too much sugar or processed carbohydrates, your blood sugar spikes, leading to a sharp release of insulin. Over time, frequent insulin spikes can lead to insulin resistance, which affects your ovaries in women, testosterone levels in men, cortisol, thyroid hormones, and even mood. What you can do: choose whole, unprocessed foods. Include protein, fiber, and healthy fats in every meal. Avoid skipping meals or drinking sugary beverages. Hormone-friendly meal idea: a bowl with quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, leafy greens, avocado, and grilled salmon, balanced, colorful, and deeply nourishing. 2. Eat healthy fats. Your hormones are made from them. Hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone are made from cholesterol and fat. So if you're avoiding all fat in your diet, your body may not have the raw materials it needs to function properly. Healthy fats to embrace: avocados, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil in moderation, nuts and seeds, especially flax seeds, chia, and walnuts, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel. These fats are anti-inflammatory, nourishing, and essential for brain and hormone health. 3. Load up on fiber-rich veggies. Fiber helps your body eliminate excess hormones, especially estrogen. It also supports gut health, and a healthy gut is critical for hormone detox and balance. Best choices: cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts. They support estrogen metabolism. Dark leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, arugula, root vegetables like beets and carrots. Pro tip: aim for at least 5 to 7 servings of vegetables a day. Think of your plate as a canvas of color. 4. Support your liver, the silent hormone helper. Your liver processes and breaks down hormones once they've done their job. If your liver is overloaded with toxins from processed foods, alcohol, or environmental stressors, it may struggle to clear out used hormones, leading to imbalance. Liver-supporting foods: beets, leafy greens, lemon water, garlic and onions, green tea. Also, try reducing alcohol, processed foods, and additives. Think of it as giving your liver a little breathing room to work its magic. 5. Embrace plant-based phytoestrogens for women. If you're going through hormonal shifts like perimenopause or menopause, certain plant compounds called phytoestrogens can help gently support estrogen balance. Sources of phytoestrogens: flax seeds rich in lignans, fermented soy like tempeh or miso, sesame seeds, chickpeas, and lentils. These plant foods can mimic estrogen in the body in a much softer, more natural way than synthetic hormones without overwhelming your system. 6. Don't forget hydration. Dehydration can stress your adrenal glands, thicken your blood, making it harder to circulate nutrients and hormones, and impair detox pathways. Aim for 2 to 2.5 liters of clean water a day. Herbal teas like peppermint, chamomile, or nettle for extra minerals. Avoid sugary drinks or too much caffeine, which can increase cortisol and interfere with hormonal balance. 7. Consider gentle fasting if appropriate. For some people, intermittent fasting, like having a 12 to 14-hour overnight fasting window, can help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. But it's not for everyone, especially if you have adrenal fatigue or thyroid issues, you're under a lot of stress, you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Always listen to your body. Fasting should feel light and supportive, not forced or draining. Nourishment is a form of self-love. Eating for hormone balance isn't about being strict or perfect. It's about giving your body the nourishment it craves to thrive. It's about waking up feeling steady and calm, about enjoying your meals with presence and gratitude, and about understanding that food is not just fuel, it's information, medicine, and love. Part 3. Stress and hormones. How to calm your body and support healing. Stress, it's something we all experience. Sometimes it's loud and obvious, like a deadline, an argument, or financial pressure. Other times, it's subtle, a constant rush, endless responsibilities, the weight of always being on. But no matter what form it takes, chronic stress is one of the biggest disruptors of hormonal health. Let's gently unpack how stress affects your hormones and how you can begin to soothe your nervous system so your body can return to balance. Underscore 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 underscore. The stress response and hormone disruption. When your brain perceives stress, whether physical, emotional, or even imagined, it activates the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal HPA axis. This triggers a release of cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. In short bursts, cortisol is helpful. It wakes you up, gives you energy, helps you respond to challenges. But when stress becomes constant, your cortisol levels remain elevated, and that's when problems begin. High cortisol can disrupt thyroid function, suppress progesterone leading to estrogen dominance, interfere with ovulation and menstrual cycles, reduce testosterone in both men and women, contribute to anxiety, fatigue, and poor sleep. In short, stress throws off your entire hormonal symphony. But here's the beautiful part. You can train your body to feel safe again. You can teach your nervous system how to relax, gently and naturally. Simple, natural ways to reduce stress and balance hormones. Underscore 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 underscore. 1. Practice deep breathing. Breath is the bridge between your mind and body. Just a few minutes of slow, deep breathing each day can reduce cortisol, lower heart rate, and signal safety to your brain. Try this simple technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts. Exhale slowly for 6 to 8 counts, repeat for 5 rounds. Even 2 minutes of mindful breathing can shift you out of fight-or-flight mode and into a healing state. 2. Connect with nature. Being in nature is scientifically proven to lower cortisol and increase feel-good hormones like serotonin and dopamine. Try walking barefoot on grass or sand, sitting under a tree with your phone off, watching the sunrise or sunset, listening to birdsong, wind, or flowing water. Nature doesn't ask anything from you, it simply invites you to be. 3. Journal to release mental tension. Our minds hold so much thoughts, fears, unfinished conversations. Journaling can help process emotions and reduce mental clutter. Try this prompt. What's one thing I'm holding onto right now that I'm ready to release? Write freely without judgment. Let it flow. This is for you. Point 4. Set gentle boundaries. Overcommitting and people-pleasing often lead to emotional burnout. When you're constantly giving, your nervous system never gets a chance to reset. Try this prompt. What's one thing I'm holding onto right now that I'm ready to release? Write freely without judgment. Let it flow. This is for you. Point 4. Set gentle boundaries. Overcommitting and people-pleasing often lead to emotional burnout. When you're constantly giving, your nervous system never gets a chance to reset. Give yourself permission to say no without guilt. Take a day off from social media. Create quiet time just for you. Ask for help when needed. Boundaries are not walls, they're bridges to inner peace. 5. Reduce stimulants, caffeine, sugar, news overload. Stimulants like caffeine and sugar can spike cortisol, especially when consumed in excess or on an empty stomach. Try swapping coffee for herbal teas like tulsi, lemon balm, or rooibos. Eating a protein-rich breakfast before caffeine. Limiting your intake of news and notifications, especially in the morning. You don't have to cut everything out, just notice what makes you feel tense versus calm. 6. Cultivate joy and play. Joy is medicine, laughter is medicine. When you feel safe enough to play, dance, laugh, or simply enjoy the moment, your stress hormones naturally fall and your healing hormones rise. Ask yourself, when was the last time I did something just because it made me smile? Whether it's dancing in your kitchen, singing in the car, or painting for fun, these small acts reconnect you with life's lightness. Healing happens when you feel safe. Your body is wise. It doesn't need to be forced or fixed, it needs to feel safe. And safety isn't just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. When you create moments of calm in your day, even just for a few minutes, you're telling your body, you're okay, you're supported, you don't need to be in survival mode anymore. From that place, your hormones begin to shift. Your energy softens, your cycle normalizes. Your sleep deepens, you begin to feel like yourself again. Part 4. Movement and hormones. How to move in a way that supports balance. Movement is a form of communication between your body and your hormones. It's not about burning calories or chasing a certain body shape. It's about tuning in, reconnecting, and allowing your body to do what it was designed to do: flow, release, and renew. But here's something important. Not all movement supports hormonal balance. Too much intensity, too often, especially without rest, can actually raise cortisol and disrupt your system. The good news, you don't have to push, punish, or exhaust yourself. You can move in a way that's gentle, joyful, and deeply healing. Let's explore how. Movement and the hormonal web. Movement impacts many hormones, including cortisol. The right kind of movement lowers cortisol. Overtraining increases it. Insulin. Exercise improves insulin sensitivity, helping to stabilize blood sugar. Endorphins. Natural mood boosters that reduce pain and promote well-being. Estrogen and progesterone. Certain movements can ease PMS and menstrual irregularities. Testosterone. Strength-based exercises can support healthy testosterone levels, especially in men and postmenopausal women. The key is not just to move, but to move mindfully, based on how your body feels, not just what a workout app tells you. 1. Gentle movement for calming cortisol. When you're feeling stressed, anxious, or burned out, your cortisol is likely elevated. Instead of doing high-impact workouts, choose activities that signal safety and calm to your nervous system. Best choices: walking in nature, especially in the morning sunlight. Slow yoga or yin yoga, stretching with deep breathing, tai chi or qigong. Dancing freely in your room to music that lifts your soul. These movements reduce cortisol, support adrenal health, and increase oxytocin, the hormone of connection and relaxation. Even 15 to 20 minutes a day can create powerful shifts. 2. Cycle sensing your workouts for women. Women's hormones change throughout the menstrual cycle. If you're still cycling, you may notice that some days you feel strong and energetic, and other days you feel tired and inward. That's not laziness, it's biology. By honoring your cycle, you support your body more deeply. Here's a simple guide. Menstrual phase days 1 to 5, rest, gentle stretching, slow walks. Follicular phase days 6 to 13, energy rises, dry strength training, dance, hikes. Ovulation days 14 to 16, peak energy, great for cardio, group classes. Luteal phase days 17 to 28, slow down, opt for yoga, Pilates, or moderate strength work. Tuning into your cycle is one of the most powerful ways to align movement with hormonal harmony. 3. Strength training. Less is more. Strength or resistance training using weights or body weight can be excellent for hormonal balance when done correctly. It improves insulin sensitivity, builds lean muscle which supports metabolism and hormone storage, and increases testosterone and growth hormone naturally. Guidelines. Train 2 to 3 times per week. Focus on large muscle groups, squats, lunges, rows, push-ups. Keep sessions short, 20 to 30 minutes. Rest between sets and don't skip rest days. You don't need to lift heavy or follow intense programs. Slow, intentional movement builds not just strength but stability and support. For movement as emotional release, hormones don't just regulate your physical body, they're deeply tied to your emotions. Movement can help you process stuck emotions that your body is holding onto, especially stress, grief, frustration, or fear. Try this. 5. Avoid overtraining. Respect your recovery. More is not always better. If you constantly push your body without rest, it sees movement as a threat, not a gift. Signs of overtraining include trouble sleeping, increased anxiety, missed or irregular periods, fatigue after workouts, constant soreness. Honor your body's need for rest, sleep, and slow days. Recovery is where true hormonal healing happens. Movement is a conversation, not a command. There's no one-size-fits-all routine. Your body changes day to day, month to month, season to season. And that's okay. The most powerful practice is to ask your body, what kind of movement do you need today? And then listen, because when movement comes from a place of kindness, presence, and joy, it becomes not just exercise but medicine. Part 5. Light, rhythm, and the hormonal clock, resetting your body's natural harmony. Your body is not just a machine, it's a beautifully timed orchestra, playing in tune with nature. Every hormone you produce follows a rhythm, a daily cycle that tells your body when to wake, when to rest, when to eat, and when to heal. And at the center of it all is light, the silent conductor of your internal clock. In our modern world with artificial lights, late night screens, and indoor living, this natural rhythm gets disrupted. But the solution is simpler than you might think, reconnecting with natural light and honoring your internal timing. Let's explore how light and rhythm can gently reset your hormones and bring your body back into flow. 1. Understanding your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is your 24-hour internal clock that regulates sleep, energy, hormone production, digestion, and more. This rhythm is deeply influenced by sunlight exposure, darkness at night, meal timing, sleep patterns. When your rhythm is aligned with nature, your hormones flow in harmony. When it's out of sync, hormones like cortisol, melatonin, insulin, estrogen, and thyroid hormones can all go off balance. 2. Morning light equals hormonal reset button. Getting natural sunlight in the morning is one of the most powerful ways to regulate your hormones. When sunlight enters your eyes without sunglasses, it signals your brain to lower melatonin, the sleep hormone, increase cortisol at the right time to wake you up. Set the stage for healthy hormone production all day. Try this. Within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, spend 10 to 20 minutes outside. No phone, no rushing, just let your eyes take in the light. If it's cloudy, still go. Natural daylight is stronger than indoor light. This simple act can improve sleep, energy, mood, and even menstrual cycle regularity. 3. Embrace darkness at night. Just as your body needs light in the morning, it needs darkness at night to wind down and produce melatonin. Melatonin doesn't just help you sleep, it also reduces inflammation, supports estrogen and progesterone balance, protects against cellular aging to create a sleep-friendly evening environment, dim lights after sunset. Avoid screens 1 hour before bed or use blue light filters. Light a candle or use warm amber lighting to signal nighttime. Try blackout curtains to keep your sleep space dark. 4. Align meals with your internal clock. Did you know your body digests food differently at different times of the day? Your insulin sensitivity is highest in the morning and declines at night. Eating large or heavy meals late in the evening can disrupt blood sugar, sleep, and hormone detoxification. Try these gentle rhythms. Eat your first meal within 1 to 2 hours of waking. Make lunch your largest meal if possible. Finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This allows your digestive system to rest overnight and gives your liver space to detoxify used hormones. 5. Rest when it's dark, move when it's light. Your hormones love consistency and rhythm. Try to wake and sleep at roughly the same time each day, even on weekends. Move your body during daylight hours to signal energy and vitality. Wind down in the evening with slower, quieter activities. If you work night shifts or stay up late often, try using tools like red light therapy, eye masks, or grounding techniques to support your rhythm as much as possible. 6. Sync with nature cycles. Beyond daily rhythms, your body also responds to seasonal changes. In summer, you may feel more energized, perfect for growth and activity. In winter, your body naturally craves rest and introspection. Instead of resisting these shifts, try leaning into them. More movement and social activity in spring and summer. More sleep, journaling, and nourishing meals in autumn and winter. Living in sync with nature helps your nervous system feel safe, supported, and balanced. Let nature be your healing partner. You don't need to track every hormone or hack every part of your day. Sometimes, the deepest healing comes from slowing down, stepping outside, and letting your body reconnect with the natural world. Because nature has always known what your body needs. Light in the morning, darkness at night, movement in rhythm. Stillness with purpose. You were never meant to run on artificial time. You were designed to flow with the Earth's rhythms. Part 6. Herbal Allies. Natural remedies to support hormone balance. For centuries before pills and prescriptions, people turned to the earth roots, leaves, seeds, and flowers to find healing. And when it comes to hormone balance, nature offers some beautiful allies. Herbs don't force your body, they don't override your system. They gently nudge, support, and remind your body how to come back into balance. In this part, we'll explore a few well-loved herbs and natural remedies that have been used for generations to support hormones safely and gently. 1. Maca root, the hormone harmonizer. Maca is a root vegetable from the Andes Mountains of Peru, and it's been used for thousands of years as an adaptogenic plant that helps the body adapt to stress. Why it's loved: supports estrogen and progesterone balance, boosts libido and energy, may help with menstrual irregularities and perimenopause symptoms, nourishes the adrenal glands. How to use: maca is often available in powder or capsule form. Start slow, about 1/2 teaspoon per day, mixed into smoothies, oatmeal, or warm drinks. Note: best used cyclically, for example, 3 weeks on, 1 week off, and not recommended during pregnancy. 2. Ashwagandha, the stress soother. Ashwagandha is one of the most well-known herbs in Ayurvedic medicine. It's calming, grounding, and excellent for anyone with adrenal fatigue, anxiety, or sleep issues due to hormone imbalance. Why it's loved: regulates cortisol levels, supports thyroid function, improves sleep quality, and reduces nighttime waking. Helps stabilize mood and nervous system. How to use: available as a powder or capsule. Best taken in the evening or before bed, often with warm milk, plant-based, or dairy for a calming ritual. 3. Vitex chase tree berry, the cycle regulator. Vitex is a gentle herb known for its ability to balance female hormones, especially when it comes to supporting progesterone and regulating the menstrual cycle. Why it's loved: helps with irregular periods, supports progesterone production, may reduce PMS, acne, and mood swings. Useful for transition into menopause. How to use: best taken as a tincture or capsule in the morning. Vitex works gradually, consistency is key. Effects are usually seen after 1 to 3 months of use. Note: avoid during pregnancy or when taking hormonal birth control. For spearmint tea, a natural anti-androgen for women. For women dealing with excess androgens like in PCOS, spearmint tea may offer gentle support. Why it's loved: may reduce testosterone levels in women, can help with acne and excess hair growth, supports hormonal clarity and skin health. How to use: enjoy 1 to 2 cups of organic spearmint tea per day. It's refreshing, calming, and a lovely afternoon ritual. 5. Licorice root, a gentle adrenal supporter. Licorice root helps nourish the adrenal glands, making it beneficial for those with cortisol imbalances or burnout. Why it's loved: supports low cortisol levels, helps regulate blood sugar, may improve energy and focus. How to use: often combined in adrenal support blends, best used under guidance if you have high blood pressure, as it can raise sodium levels in the body. 6. Nettle leaf, the mineral-rich nourisher. Nettle is a deeply nourishing herb rich in vitamins and minerals, especially iron, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin C. It supports the entire endocrine system. Why it's loved: reduces inflammation, supports thyroid and adrenal health, boosts energy in cases of hormonal fatigue, gently detoxifies and supports liver function. How to use: drink as a tea. Steep dried nettle leaves for 10 to 15 minutes, or use as a nourishing infusion. Let steep overnight for a mineral-rich tonic. How to use herbs safely. Herbs are powerful, even though they're natural. Here are a few gentle reminders to stay safe and intentional. Start with 1 herb at a time. Listen to your body's response. Consistency is more important than quantity. Quality matters. Use organic, ethically sourced herbs when possible. Check interactions if you're taking medication, pregnant, or breastfeeding. If unsure, consult a naturopathic doctor or herbalist. Herbal healing is slow and steady. In a world of quick fixes and instant results, herbal healing reminds us to slow down. It teaches us to build resilience over time, not by pushing harder, but by supporting the body's wisdom. You don't need to try every herb at once. You can start small with a cup of tea, a sprinkle of powder, or a drop of tincture. Let it become a ritual. Let it become a moment of care, a soft whisper to your body. I'm here, I'm listening, I'm healing. Caring for your hormones doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about rigid schedules or perfect meals. It's about small, intentional choices that support your body's natural rhythm, moment by moment, breath by breath. In this final part, let's walk through a peaceful, nourishing day designed to gently support hormonal balance through light, food, movement, rest, and self-kindness. You don't have to follow it perfectly. Let it inspire you, adapt it to your life, and trust that even one small shift can ripple into big changes over time. Morning, wake up with the sun. Wake up with natural light if possible, around 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. Open your curtains, step outside, or sit near a window to let sunlight enter your eyes. This sets your circadian rhythm and naturally boosts morning cortisol in a healthy way. Breathe deeply for a few minutes before grabbing your phone. Take 5 slow breaths. Place a hand on your heart. Whisper something kind to yourself. Hydrate gently with warm water and lemon or herbal tea like nettle or ginger. This wakes up your digestion and gently supports liver detox. Breakfast, nourishment over speed. Eat a balanced breakfast with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Examples: eggs with avocado and greens, chia pudding with berries and flax seeds, or warm oatmeal with almond butter and cinnamon. If using herbs like maca or ashwagandha, you can add them to your morning smoothie or warm drink. Avoid caffeine on an empty stomach. If you enjoy coffee or matcha, have it after food to protect your cortisol and blood sugar. Mid-morning, gentle movement and light. Go for a 15 to 30-minute walk, ideally outside. Let your body move naturally, breathe deeply. Feel your feet on the earth. This movement reduces stress, improves insulin sensitivity, and increases feel-good hormones like endorphins and dopamine. If walking isn't possible, try 10 minutes of gentle stretching, yoga, or dance at home. Lunch, grounding and satisfying. Make lunch your largest, most nourishing meal of the day. Aim for a colorful plate with protein, complex carbs, healthy fats, and veggies. Example, grilled salmon, quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, and leafy greens with olive oil. Eat mindfully without screens, chew slowly. Let your body receive the nourishment. Optional, enjoy a warm cup of spearmint tea or digestive herbal blend after your meal. Afternoon, rhythm and rest. Take a short mindful break in the afternoon. Step outside for sunlight. Close your eyes for 5 minutes. Stretch, breathe. Let go of any tension building up. If you feel tired, instead of reaching for sugar or caffeine, try a short walk, a handful of nuts or fruit. Journaling a few thoughts. Simply placing your hands over your belly and breathing deeply. Your adrenals and nervous system will thank you. Evening, slow down and soften. Have dinner 2 to 3 hours before bed. Keep it light and nourishing. Soups, stews, steamed veggies, and protein are great choices. Dim the lights after sunset, light a candle. Turn off bright screens or use blue light filters. Create a wind-down ritual. Herbal tea like chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower. Gentle stretching or yin yoga. A warm bath with Epsom salt. Gratitude journaling or simple brain dump to release mental noise. Night, rest is the real medicine. Aim to be in bed by 10:30 p.m. Your body heals and rebalances the most between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Keep your room dark, cool, and quiet. Use blackout curtains, an eye mask, or a calming sleep playlist if needed. Just before sleep, place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Breathe slowly and gently say to yourself, "I'm safe now, I'm resting. My body knows how to heal. Let sleep hold you." Let your hormones reset in peace. Gentle final thoughts. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need consistency with compassion. Some days will be messy, some meals won't be balanced. Some nights you'll stay up till late, and that's okay. What matters most is that you're listening to your body, that you're showing up with kindness, that you're remembering healing doesn't come from control, it comes from connection. So start with one thing, one morning walk, one nourishing meal, one deep breath before sleep, and let balance begin to bloom, softly and steadily from the inside out. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and for giving your body the love, attention, and care it truly deserves. Balancing your hormones doesn't require perfection. It doesn't require expensive treatments or complicated routines. It simply asks for your presence, patience, and kindness. Every small shift you make, a deeper breath, a nourishing meal, a walk in the morning sun is a message to your body that says, "I'm listening, I want to feel better." One choose healing, and the beautiful truth is, your body wants to be in balance. It knows how to heal. You just have to give it the space and the safety to do so. If this video brought you comfort, clarity, or inspiration, I'd love for you to like this video, subscribe to Total Health and Life, and share it with someone who might need a little hormonal harmony too. Until next time, stay gentle with yourself. You are not broken, you are becoming. With love and light, Total Health and Life.